I am committed to reading all the Book of the Month books that I get instead of just putting them on my shelf. Hey book besties, welcome back to my channel. Today we are unboxing my August Book of the Month picks. This month I ended up getting 2 books and both of the books were part of the monthly picks. I didn't choose like a different kind of add-on. So let's see what I got. My first pick was Forget Me Not. This was a no-brainer because this book is one of my most anticipated new releases. Stacey Willingham is one of my favorite authors. She has 3 books out already. I've read all of them, really enjoyed them, so this is one that I could not wait to get. So of course, I had to add it to my box. And next, I picked up Immortal Consequences, solely because of the sprayed edges. I mean, it's just so pretty. Now, okay, I didn't only buy it for the sprayed edges. I mean, it's what drew me to it initially, but I read about what the book was about and it actually sounds really intriguing. It strikes me as sort of like a dark academia dystopian kind of vibe. So yeah, that sounds like whatever it was, when I read about it, I was like, this actually sounds like something I might like. So yeah, we'll see. But I mean, this is just so pretty. I've been loving that Book of the Month has added like sprayed edged books here and there. It's so cool. And this one has so many nice detailings to it. First of all, these end pages are a black color and there's like texture to these pages. It's really cool. And there's some black pages in it, like in the front here. This is stunning. There's a map inside, which I really love. And then all the like parts throughout the book, I have a black page too, which is so cool. And the artwork, I mean, oh my God, it's so stunning. I'm a sucker for a beautiful book. So I am so glad to have this on my shelf. Let's talk about my thoughts on being a Book of the Month subscriber. I've been subscribed since like January, so the start of this year, maybe it was December, something like that. And I am loving it. I think it's so fun to pick out and see what all the picks are for the month and pick out which one I want to get, or ones in some cases. And it like kind of introduces me to things that maybe I wouldn't have read before, which I love. But the last 2 months has really shown me what I love about this so much. And that's because the last 2 months have had one of my most anticipated releases for the year as part of the monthly picks. So I mentioned before that this month was Forget Me Not, but then last month was You Belong Here by Megan Miranda, one of my favorite authors. Also, last month I joked that I will actually start reading the Book of the Months one day. Like I haven't been lately, but I read this one. I finished it last week and I loved it so much. I've read maybe 5 or 6 Megan Miranda books before, and this one is now my #1 favorite of hers. I loved it so freaking much. So yeah, I'm very happy with my Book of the Month subscription, and I'm also probably gonna start this one tonight, I think, honestly, because I'm really excited to read this, and it's not too long. Her books are always like pretty short and fast-paced, so yeah, I'm excited. But anyway, my goal really is to start getting through my Book of the Month books. I've got 6 or 7 books now on my shelf, including the ones from this month that I haven't read yet. So I want to make sure I'm starting to move through them because I want to get into a routine where I'm reading my monthly pick that month that I get it. We'll see how that goes, but that's my goal. That's a good goal to have, and I think I can do it. If you are not a Book of the Month subscriber, I mean, like I've been saying, I really enjoy it and I highly recommend getting it. It's a great starter subscription box. There's so many popular books there. They have a lot of different genres. They do a really good job of mixing up the different genres each month, so it's not just all the same, you know? And they do a really good job, I think, of picking out new books that you can check out. And they have debut authors too, which I think is awesome. A couple perks that you have as a subscriber is you can skip a month if you want to. If you're not thrilled with the picks that month, you can just skip it, which is great. But also, if you get your Book of the Month and you read that book and you don't like that book, reach out to Book of the Month and they will give you a credit for another book. It's part of their guarantee, their policy or whatever, that if you don't like a book that they've curated, you can get another credit. So if you are a subscriber and you haven't taken advantage of that, definitely do it. I haven't had to do that yet. I've enjoyed all the books I've gotten so far from Book of the Month. So yeah, just something to know if you're a little hesitant about signing up for a subscription. And if you are like, I think I'm ready to do this, I have a code in the description box below where you can get your first book with Book of the Month for just $5. That is a hardcover book for $5. You really can't beat that. If you are a Book of the Month subscriber, I would love to know which book you picked for this month. Thanks for watching, besties. I'll see you next time.